Warning: this video is up for a limited time only and may be removed at any time without notice. Hi, Tony Sanders here, and I've got a very geeky yet awesome true story to tell you today. It's about a secret system that took me from dateless and desperate to literally being chased by some of the hottest, sexiest girls alive, and how it happened without ridiculous scripts, hypnotic tricks, or disrespecting women in any way. And as you follow this short yet eye-opening presentation that won't be online for long, you'll see how it doesn't matter if you're short, fat, ugly, bald, or just plain broke. You're moments away from discovering the proven methods I created that allow lonely gamers, shy geeks, and other people like us to talk to, flirt with, and bed down more hot girls than you could imagine. And so we're clear, I'm not talking about skyrocketing your sex life. I'm talking about slingshotting it into another galaxy. You'll be getting the same women rich jerks get without being a jerk yourself. You'll be getting the same women that muscled up juice heads get without acting like those morons. Because I'm about to introduce you to the one proven dating guide designed for the real guy like you. It's not a guide for those metrosexual primpers with highlights in their hair and their spray-on tans and their six-pack abs. And it's not a guide that teaches Neanderthals how to mess with a girl's mind and self-esteem just in order to get laid. These guides will never work for a real guy like you. They're a waste of money and time, and frankly, I think some of what's in those books is borderline date rape anyway, and you don't want any part of that. You want to be able to sleep at night. You want to be able to look in the mirror and not hate the person you've become. And the good news is, it doesn't have to be that way. I've developed a step-by-step system that is guaranteed to turn the dorkiest of dorks, the geekiest of geeks, the averagest of average Joes, into bona fide babe magnets. Hi, I'm Tony Sanders. And unless you're a serious online gamer, you probably have no idea who I am. That's fine. It doesn't matter if you know me or not. All you need to know is that women have no clue who I am. They're not into the whole gaming thing as much as men are, and that's why any amount of celebrity my gaming exploits have brought me has nothing to do with my success with women. No, as far as pretty much every woman out there is concerned, I'm just an average guy. Actually, let me go a little bit farther into that. I'm below average. Look at me. I have red hair, pasty skin, freckles, the ever-present goofy grin, and that's just for starters. What you can't see in the picture is my paunchy belly, the fact that I burn after 3 nanoseconds in the sun, and that whenever I used to try to talk to girls, my entire head would turn beet red. My college buddies used to say my head could guide a ship through a foggy night, and they call the sweat stain down the middle of my back the Nile. It'll come as no shock to you that I spent most of my early 20s alone, and maybe you can relate to that. Are you desperate to date gorgeous women and have real sex with them, not some cyber simulation? Are you tired of a social life that only consists of fantasizing about women? Girls you would die to be kissing, holding, making love to, but who right now don't even know you're alive, and the ones who do, they don't even give you the time of day. I know how you feel. When I was younger, I had the unenviable reputation as the guy who was always home alone on Friday and Saturday nights. Even as I was becoming well known in the gaming community, earning a reputation as a go-to guy in my niche, I had no social life at all. I mean, nada, zero, zilch. But then one day, an awesome discovery changed all of that. You might say it was the fateful day that I cracked the secret female code. This is the combination to the safe that contains the truth about how women feel, think, and how to honestly and ethically push their buttons. Yes, I said honestly and ethically. Unlike the so-called pickup artist garbage you see on the web, my program contains no bogus mind control, no tricking girls into submitting to you, no disrespect to women at all. And that's what makes my discovery so unique. It's a real way to get hot, beautiful women to truly fall for you without using questionable tactics to achieve it. Whether short-term you just want conversation, dates, sex, or long-term you want engagement, marriage, and to start a family, you've got it. And it doesn't matter if you're not great looking, if you don't have any money, or if you've just been deemed undateable. This can work for you in the same way it did for Ben Silver. Maybe you should hear it in his own words. He said, "With women, I just didn't exist. I confidently talk to women now rejection is a thing of the past." Now, let's talk about how I was able to create this amazing system. This is probably not the best story of all because I'm not a great-looking guy. I don't have a psychology degree. I don't have a PhD in feminine studies. Yet these days, I can't help attracting women. Hot, sexy, and yes, horny women. In the strangest of the strangest twists, this miraculous breakthrough was all thanks to my background as a gamer. You heard that right, it was all because of my gaming experience. You already know I became a guru of sorts in gaming circles for writing books on how to win at games, and how to find all the hidden secrets contained in those games. I created special walkthroughs that show gamers how to literally walk step by step through a game, uncovering all that that game has to offer. And I didn't just do this once. I did it over and over again. I cracked the code to numerous online games. Then one day, I'm pondering my existence and my total lack of a social life, and I realize dating, sex, and relationships, that's the biggest game of them all. The question that loomed was, could I bring my code-cracking skills to the most important game in the world? And the answer was clear. There was no reason why my system for cracking Uber games like World of Warcraft, Resident Evil, and even Farmville couldn't be refocused into the dating game. So I did what I do. I put in hundreds of hours studying the rules, the structure, the architecture of the game, hundreds of hours learning from the very best players. And by the way, if you think that the best players in the game are pickup artists, muscle dudes, or wealthy, handsome guys, then think again. Because the best players of this game, the undisputed world champs, are women. That's right, women. You see, they invented the game. Who else would know better how to beat it? So I spent months, actually nearly 2 years, examining women and how they play the game and exactly what you have to do in order for her to drop all of her defenses and let you win. This is so important, I'll repeat it. If you make just a few correct moves, she will lower her defenses and just hand you the game, the set, and the match. Imagine your new life when you employ just some of these secrets. No longer will you have to wonder how to talk to a woman. You know how to take control of the conversation from the beginning to the end. Done the right way, this is something that women love, but done wrong, it turns them off completely. That's why I'll show you how to do it right every single time. Now, the new you, with your new mindset, must prepare for never being without a date, unless you want to be alone. Trust me, at some point you'll want to be alone. I know that seems a bit far-fetched from where you're standing right now, but after just a few months of women chasing you, you will need a break. John James knows that this can happen. He emailed me to say, hot girls won't even make eye contact with me, let alone come up to me and start up conversations. Now it's almost like I have to fight them off. With my easy-to-follow turn-by-turn system, I take you through real-world scenarios, expert simulations that ensure you can make every right move so that you really can just go ahead and take your pick. The confidence this gives you is something you can't even imagine until you achieve it. And let me tell you, women love a confident man, but only if he can back it up. Confident, not cocky, and that's a big distinction. Confident is a man that knows what he wants and knows how to attain it, and does that with a straight back and a steady eye. Cocky are the posers who follow scripts on how to pretend to be an alpha dog. These are just losers that try to trick women into bed. But you don't need tricks. You've got a proven system that really works. Now, imagine what all those other guys will say to you when their girls are now interested in you. What they'll think as they see the hotties leaving on your arm. You're looking at life-changing nights for sure. Okay, I know what you're thinking. I bet this game is difficult to win. Only when you don't know how to play. Heck, most guys don't even know that there is a game, so it's no wonder that they can't play it to win. But here's a little hidden secret to the game. Women are biologically sociologically, psychologically, rooting for you to win. No joke, deep down, every woman is dying to find a guy to win the game. And how does she reward the winner? That's the stuff that penthouse letters are written about. I'm telling you, former Friday night failure, ex-weekend wallflower, the way for you to become that winner all lies in my dating secrets system. The single best system out there that promises that you will finally get the girl. And I can make this kind of promise because I created my Dating Secrets program to be easy to understand, simple to follow, and guaranteed to work. Prepare to have your mind blown with the one thing you really have control over that will make or break any encounter with any woman. Give up control of this and you may as well give up entirely. The only proven way to impress a woman who's repeatedly turned down every guy who's approached her in the past, and the secret to getting girls who wouldn't talk to you before to now beg you for their attention. This one gets a little dangerous. Don't use this secret to get revenge on women. The real deal secret to talking to any women anywhere without fear of rejection. Master this and your lonely days are over. But that's not all, because the single best dating program on earth is all in the numbers. The 4 magic ways to compete with rich guys even if you're dead broke. The one crucial thing you must never do, even though all the pickup artists say you should, and the 6 things you must talk about on your first date if you want any chance of success. The 2 secret attributes that drive hot women nuts, and I bet you don't know either of them. The 7 serious ways to convince a woman you're bedworthy, and this just plain works. The 4 big rules of direct communication that assure she always sees you as a mate. And so much more. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, okay, Tony, I get it, but this all sounds expensive. I can certainly see how you'd think that. After all, this is the plan you've been waiting for your entire adult life. It's more than a guide. It's a whole guided tour into the world of honest, ethical seduction. There's no tricks, there's no schemes, and you're not left with any regrets. Just a real mindset shift that, once utilized, allows, even compels, gorgeous, hot women to suddenly notice you, want to meet you, to need to be with you. And how much should this cost? I think we both agree that something that powerful would be absolutely priceless. Yet, my Dating Secrets course is so affordable, it's really a no-brainer. I'll tell you exactly how much in just a second, but first, let's talk about what it's not going to cost. Recently, one of the self-proclaimed pickup artist marketers held a weekend field trip for a bunch of sad cases. How much did this weekend cost? More than $5,000 per person, plus travel, plus hotel. And the results were pretty good, too. 80% of the guys got laid, but for $5,000, come on. I know how you can stay in your own town and get laid probably 10 times for that without learning a thing about seduction first. Plus, what about the 20% who failed? Imagine shelling out that much of your hard-earned money to not get laid. $5,000 to stand at a bar and get rejected by one woman after another. Heck, you can go to any bar in the country and get rejected for free. Well, don't worry, because I wouldn't think of asking you for anything close to $5,000 for my Dating Secrets course. And you get so much more than a weekend of underhanded pickup tricks. While other programs rely on these schemes, my Dating Secrets course gets better results without pickup artist shenanigans, without playing mind games with women, without being a jerk just to get her into bed. And we're talking about the real deal truth on how to meet, talk to, and develop deep sensual bonds with any type of woman. And that's the other great distinction. The pickup artist masses rely largely on finding a certain type of woman. A loose woman, a damaged woman, often a totally shattered woman. But I'm happy to say the Dating Secrets program you're about to possess works on absolutely any type of woman. The fact is, my experience shows the smarter, the more well-adjusted the woman, the girl that some might call a tough lay, responds just as favorably, if not more so, to my methods. And that being the case, you could take a zero off that $5,000 price, and you have to admit that's a great deal, right? We both agree $500 in exchange for a lifetime of relationship power, sexual success, and ultimate happiness is really a deal and a half. But your Dating Secrets course won't cost you anything close to that price either. How about this? How about I take another zero off that price? $50 for the last course you'll ever need. How great is that? I see your eyes lighting up now, and why not? It's less than the cost of one unsuccessful night out not getting laid. It's a great deal for sure, but I'll go even better. Act now, and only through this video, and you get the entire Dating Secrets course for just one single payment of only $37. And even though this price is crazy low, you need to know deep down that your investment is safe. That's why your purchase is fully backed by my unprecedented, risk-free, 2-month, 60-day guarantee. It's 100% ironclad and there's no questions asked. If you don't find this course to be the best course of its kind on the art of ethical seduction, then simply ask for a refund anytime in the first 2 months and it's yours. Let me be super clear about this. You can instantly download the package right now, use every last strategy, tactic, and tip. You can meet, talk to, pick up all the hottest women out there. You could find this system to be wildly effective in changing your mindset, confidence levels, and obtain real-world dating experience. You could get laid every night, find your true love, marry her, and you could still ask for a refund for no reason at all in the first 60 days, and you'll get it with a virtual handshake and a smile. I can make you a promise that bold because I know you'll be elated when you sign up for my Dating Secrets program. The only program of its kind that doesn't rely on the meat market pickup. You know what I'm talking about. Saturday night at a club, lots of drinking, moral shields dropped, the one-night stand where she looks at you in the morning and just says, "What have I done?" You'll never be stuck in that position because Dating Secrets works anywhere, anytime. It works in the supermarket, at school, at the beach, on the internet, at the gym, in business situations, at your high school reunion, on a blind date, at the mall, on vacation, while jogging or walking, at restaurants. It works at sporting events. It works absolutely anywhere. But in order for it to work for you, there's one thing you must do. You must sign up right now by choosing a package below. I'm offering this crazy low price for a very limited time, and I'll tell you why. Dating Secrets is new on the market, and frankly, there's nothing else out there like it. Every other program I've seen involves memorizing scripts, performing covert hypnosis, or just plain treating women like dirt. Not only do I find these methods to be nasty, unfair, and borderline illegal, but they aren't as effective as Dating Secrets. Why am I offering my Dating Secrets at such a low introductory price? I figure if I can make a big splash right out of the gate, maybe we can change the game. Maybe we can get enough guys to reject the nasty ways the pickup artists peddle. Maybe that'll make a big statement. It may never happen, but I need to know that I tried to help, that I tried to make it right. So if you come back to this video and the ultimate edition of Dating Secrets is back up to $97, you'll know that that special is gone forever. At this moment, it's like you're standing at two roads ahead. One road leads you back to the life you're living right now. Lonely days, endless lonely nights, and just being stuck dating girls that just aren't the super sex-charged hotties you want. Then there's the other road, the one that leads you to dating freedom, to sexual fulfillment, to happiness. Which way you turn truly will affect the rest of your life. So what's it going to be? The bumpy, pothole-filled road to the same old, or the newly paved road to your brand new life? Remember, it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how much you earn. Heck, it doesn't even matter one bit how big your muscles are. Dating Secrets will make other dudes want to be you and make hot girls want to be with you. That isn't just a promise. It's guaranteed in writing. So go ahead and sign up right now. I'll see you on the other side.